Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
What's up, sir?
Dude, are we on?
We're on, man. A little late, but that's all right.
Yeah, dude, you know, everybody's having some issues. I'm having issues with my lights, and I'm probably gonna go dark here in a little bit. And Robert's having some issues with him, but we're good, man. We're good to go.
Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll, man.
There he is. What's up, Chase?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just me and you today, dude. I guess Kyle's on the road, and Anthony's stuck out in the field, so.
Yep. They're a little busy, but that's all right. We'll hold
That's
it
all
down.
right. Shit. That people don't come to see them; they come to see people like Robert.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's Nicho, what's up,
What's up,
Nicho?
Nicho?
So how's your Thanksgiving?
Man, it was good. It flew by. Cooked the turkey, brisket, 5 racks of ribs. I was busy Saturday.
Yeah.
Got up early, smoked the brisket, then delivered it, come back, smoked ribs, took them, and then finally got to rest about 10 o'clock Saturday night.
There you go, man. There you go.
Yeah, what about you?
Same way here.
You smoked some yard bar, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. It's freaking dirty-ass turkey. Just whatever. It is what it is. Turkeys are easy to cook, man. I think they're easy to cook. Just got to make sure your temperature's, consistent, really, I tell you one thing, man, I got tired of seeing burnt-ass turkeys on Facebook and Instagram and everybody posting their turkeys. I'm like, man, enough of this shit. So, supposed to take the trailer out this weekend, and I ain't cooking turkey.
No turkey?
I'm no cooking turkey, dude.
I figure you have a full of turkey breast.
I don't think I do, but I don't think anybody's going to be buying turkey.
No, I think that's a smart choice.
So, but I'm going to do a simple menu, and man, with the weather that we're having, hopefully, I bought a heater on Black Friday, one of those outdoor heaters for $100, so
yeah,
that should help out, if we have a line or whatever, but yeah, man, I'm planning on going out this weekend, and we'll see what happens, if I can pull it off in time, so.
Shoot, yeah, man.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You got plenty of time. It's only Monday.
Shit, man. It's like a comp. If you don't have your fucking meats by now, you're like, you know what I mean? You're behind the gun on this one already.
Dude, I've been behind. I'm behind the gun at all comps. So I'm not finding ribs till Thursday.
Till Thursday.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sometimes at Walmart here in town, you might get lucky, but I got me a little spot in Lubbock that I can't disclose.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, they've been having hammers.
Austin. What's up, Austin?
What's up?
It's AJ. Well, cool, man. Why don't you introduce our guests? Let's not waste any more time.
Yeah, so we got a Texas legend on tonight. We got Mr. Robert Sierra with S&S Pit Crew.
What's the real, man? Mr. Robert.
What's up, Robert? How y'all doing today? How's it going tonight?
Man, it's going. Man, it's going.
I'm doing great. Thank you. Feeling blessed, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes,
I appreciate you coming on, Robert. I know we've been talking about this for months. And we're talking over there at Cooking for Cowboy and Richard with Smoke Baby. He's like
Smoke Baby.
Rolling Smoke Baby. Man, he just said just book him. Just tell him when you're gonna be on. So I took his advice on that one. I said, Robert, this is when you're coming on. So
yeah. Thank you, Richard. But yeah, no, I don't mind. You know, I hardly don't ever do these, but you know, and might as well start at 2026. Man, we start doing all the.
There you go, man.
Podcast or whatever people ask. So we'll go ahead and do it. You know.
Yeah, course, man, you're a legendary. You're a legendary figure, Robert. I know you're a real humble person and you don't think it, man, but a lot of people look up to you, and I think you know that, you know.
Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, I guess if you say so, you know. But yeah, I mean, you know, I do know a lot of people, you know, always reach out to me and tell me, you know, good things. They're like, oh wow, okay, I didn't know I affected people that way or whatever. But it's great, you know. I just do what I like to do, you know, and that's it. So you know, and I appreciate that people either, you know, think I'm a legend and stuff. I mean, I thought legends were always dead, but I mean, I guess it's a living legend or something. But hey, that's fine. You know, I'll take it. You know, I'll just run with it. You know, it's all right.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. And I think it's awesome to still see you out on the trail. You know what I mean? Whether it's a, you know, small comp like you did, you know, this past one, and you come all the way from, you know, from where you're at all the way out here to Wasteland, Texas to burn some meat, right?
Yeah. You know, it was good. I'm glad came out to over there for Cooking for a Cowboy. I've been wanting to do that cook-off for a while. Just, you know, timing wasn't right or whatever. And
right.
I'm glad I was able to make it up there. And Richard, you know, came down from Plainview and we teamed up. But, you know, with this year, Richard's been helping me quite a bit. And so that helps. You know, I'm getting too old for this, I guess. And roughing it out. So he brings this little trailer, which makes a big difference. You know, hopefully one day I can grab one. But for now, we'll just keep roughing it unless Richard shows up. Then, you know, we'll be in the AC. Out of the dust. And I'm glad he had his trailer there in Midland because, man,
it got hot.
It was dusty and hot and just like, it was good prepping inside of a trailer.
Yeah,
for sure.
It gets you a little spoiled, makes you not want to go back to the tailgate or the pop-up.
Man, I tell you, it's like, I don't know. So hopefully next year, you know, we do a lot more. I'm going to try to get back into it. My health is a lot better now and getting them bills paid and stuff, you know. But yeah, I mean, hopefully next year we can get out some more. You know, looking forward to the San Antonio Rodeo.
Nice.
Richard be coming down to help me with my secret weapon, you know, Richard.
There you go.
There you go. Baby, so, you know, it's going to be a good time.
Hell yeah. Well, speaking of your health, I know you had that health scare a couple years ago. How you've been feeling?
I'm doing good. You know, back in July 23, I found out that I had cancer. And good thing we caught it early. My doctors caught it early, and I just got back from California, and I left to California to go cook, and I just got so weak, dude. It just, you know, it just like went downhill right quick, and I got back, pretty much went to the hospital, was there like 3 weeks, and found out I had cancer, and then, you know, we got into a chemo treatment. But thank God I'm in remission right now. All my other vitals, whatever, are almost where they need to be. Most of them are. So I'm trying to work on that myself now. So, but good thing we got the cancer in remission, and now I'm just trying to work on everything else, trying to get everything stable like it should be, and which ain't hard. Well, which is hard. I'm sorry, it ain't easy, but you know, eating barbecue and shit all the time, that's not happening too much. But yeah, got to eat something I enjoy.
Hey, just tell the doctor you're eating a lot more chicken.
That's right. Well, I'll throw in a little salad on the side just to
There you go. There
you
you
know.
go.
So, but yeah,
Well, good, man. It's good.
Man,
It's
it's
good to
good.
hear that. And I remember seeing
thank
the
you.
whole barbecue community coming together for your benefit and talk about a little bit about that. Like, how did that make you feel knowing all those people came through like that?
Well, it was good. Thanks to Jesse Miranda, my brother there, he put it together, and he got a lot of my friends together, and like you said, you don't know how many people look up to you, but
But
during this time, shit, I saw the difference. It
yeah,
was
man,
pretty
that's
awesome.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah,
so it was
I
good,
remember
and like,
seeing it.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I remember seeing it. It was everywhere, man. Everybody was posting "fuck cancer" and Robert Sierra, and I've always known of you, and wish you could have made something like that, but being up here and stuff, just wasn't able to make it. But I did see it, man, and it made an impact to a lot of people. So
Yeah, through social media, I had a lot of people, strangers, reach out to me from all over the world, basically, and which I was in shock, and people telling me their stories and making me feel better, and a lot of people praying for me, and just a lot of people to benefit. I wasn't able to make it, but from hearing all the people and seeing all the pictures and all the people that came together to help, Jaime Garcia.
yeah,
I mean, it's just I can't even think of all the names right now, but I mean they know who they are, and I appreciate everybody that came out, and it was a great benefit. Like I said, Jesse, Jaime, Brian Gonzalez, Gabe, Chris Gonzalez, they all came together and put on this big event, and they brought a bunch of other cooks from all over that came and helped. From Houston, from the Panhandle, from the Valley,
yeah,
and they put on a big thing. It was gonna sell a few plates. Turned out to like live music in the inside, DJ on the outside, desserts, all kinds of stuff. It was a
that's
great
awesome.
get together over there, and just seeing all the people that responded, made me feel good. It was
That's awesome, man.
it's
Absolutely.
incredible how, like you said, you don't realize how many people you touch at times like this.
Right, right.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it's good to hear that, and good to see that you're back out there and doing what you love to do, man.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's good to get back out there, and hopefully next year we can get out a little bit more
Yeah.
and see how that goes. Keep doing it, but if not, maybe just start hustling some barbecue on the side.
There you
That's
go.
it.
We'll do
Shit. There
both.
you go.
Do both while we can.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
Tell us a little bit about S&S Pit Crew, man. And ever since I got into barbecue, even before that, I've always seen you around and your character as far as Texas barbecue goes. How long have you been cooking?
I've been doing it since '03. When I first started barbecue, me and my friend Aaron Green in Austin started barbecuing, and then we got laid off from our job in '05, and we ended up getting different jobs. And he had a job that was working on weekends, so he couldn't go to cook-offs no more. He had like a Wednesday through Sunday type thing, so he couldn't go no more. So then my dad was retired, and I just wanted to get him out of the house. I started, S&S, which is Sierra and Sons, for my dad or
Okay.
whatever, and just to get him out of the house. And we built the Black Pearl, and we started cooking in '05. And then, my dad would go with me. And once my mom got a little sick, he started staying behind and taking care of her.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I would go, but I had my guys, I had my Gabe, Mondo, they were helping me, and then Brian and just different people that come along, and we just kept doing it, and we were just cooking, having fun.
Right, right.
That's when it was a lot easier back then. Well,
I don't know about that.
I ain't gonna say a lot easier, but back then you had to cut your own teeth learning your own
Right,
stuff because there was no internet, there was no
right.
YouTube, no classes, no nothing. Which I mean, now I wish I could get on that and learn a lot better, learn the new stuff. But
Yeah, yeah,
you sometimes you get stuck in your ways.
yeah.
Yep.
You want to cook old school, but that's not working no more. Ain't no one doing no 18-hour briskets at a competition no more.
No.
Right, right.
Lucky if they're doing an 8-hour brisket.
Yeah, that's a long time if they are. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Brandon.
So
Brandon?
Is that where the Black Pearl, is that where your, I guess not on this one, is that where your hats and all your apparel started coming from? The name was.
Yes, actually, like my hat apparel, it's called Black Pearl Original because Black Pearl was my first pit that I started competing with, and it was my original pit because I've had many other pits. The other pits come and gone, some of them, but the Pearl I still got. It sits in my driveway, so first thing I walk out in the morning is the first thing I see. And that one ain't going nowhere. I need to restore it again, or I want to bring it out again. Either as is, just kind of like in a patina, or repaint it again, redo the lights. Fix all that back up. But it's in there. I'll fire it up every now and then. I won't cook in it. I'll just like throw some smoke just to run some smoke through in it. But one day I do need to cook some meat on it.
Looks like the original is retired.
Yeah, but it might come out of retirement soon. It
There
might
you
make
go.
well, actually, I think next year I know Richard's having his Hill Country Cook-Off, the last one. I think I'm gonna take it to that one just for that was one of the first cook-offs we went to, so 20 years ago.
Wow.
I would like to in his cook because he said that was gonna be his last one, the ACCO. So I started it with that one there. I think I'd like to finish that one with the Black Pearl.
That would be awesome.
See if I get my old crew back, have a
That'd be
reunion,
awesome.
20-year reunion with Gabe, Mondo, Brian.
Man, that would be awesome.
Chris, everybody else, just come on now and have a good time and try to win Big Bertha. My goal is to win Big Bertha. This is a big ass trophy. I ain't seen it, but I got the first one. I got the original one, and I'd like to have the last one. I know after the first one, the next 4 I was runner up 4 times in a row, so I just missed it. And I was like, so I should have had all 3 of them 4 or whatever. But I got the first one, but it's smaller than all the other ones. I do need to I need to try to come and get that last one.
It seemed like you know how to cook that one then.
Well, I did. I ain't done good lately, but but no, it's like I said, times change and everything. Just
yeah,
just need to get up to date. So maybe here on Beyond the Smoke, I might learn a few things that might help me get back in the winter.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
just like Rob says, like Rob Rocha says, shut up and listen, right?
Yeah,
even for somebody that as seasoned as you are, and because I started in I started getting into barbecue in 2016. Okay. So that's when I first built my first pits and stuff like that. But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah. It was offset or what? Or
no drums. Yeah, drums. Okay. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, how we're talking about it, when I first learned of the drum smoker, I was looking at a video. I can't remember where it was, and I actually looked for it a couple years ago. I couldn't find it, but you were on it, and you were at the Red Raider, and
okay.
I think you were explaining like how the drum was working, or can't remember what it was, but that's when I started looking into it, and I was like, man, I can build one of those. And that's when COVID hit. Oh no, I built it before COVID. I built my other ones during COVID, but that's when I built mine and stuff, and learned of Texas ugly Texas drum smokers with Stephen Powell and stuff.
Stephen Powell,
yeah. So
I run 2 of his grills right now, 2 of his drums right now. Probably be getting a 3rd soon. But yeah, I got 2 of his, and they work great. It's incredible how them work, and they cook so fast. If you want them to,
if you want them to.
I bring mine down to about 250, 275, but Steve tells me I got to be like 500 or better. But I've seen him do it. I've seen him cook briskets in 2 hours.
Steven.
And Steve, I've done it. I've seen it at his house a couple of times, and it does work. I just can't come to do that myself, I got to at least do 6-7 hours, and that's fast for me if I get 6 hours, but
right.
But I know a lot of people in comp are doing 4-6 hour briskets, but Steve would do it like in 2 or 3, and they still come out okay, ain't nothing wrong. He wins with them, so
right.
But I guess it's just like putting sauce on a brisket, man. I just can't do that either, but I guess I'm gonna have to if I want to walk in brisket.
There you go. Sam has a cool Stephen Powell story. Sam, don't you?
Yeah, man. I went to his house I think I was picking up some drums for Chase.
Okay.
And just shooting the shit with Steven. He was like, man, let's throw a brisket on real quick. And we threw it on, talked for, I don't know, about another hour after that. By the time I got from Weatherford to Plainview, which is, I don't know, about 4 hours, he had that 22-pound brisket cooked, video made, posted, edited, all that, and sent it to me. And I'm like, I'm not even home yet. I think I was in Lubbock.
Yeah. Yeah, he cooks them fast. I mean, his ribs, I think his ribs, he don't even have time to wrap and sauce or nothing. I think he puts them in and they're done. But I mean, I've seen it. If I wouldn't have seen it, I wouldn't believe it. I'd be like, you lying, whatever. But
Yep.
I seen him do it twice. He's like, you need to do it. I said, I can't. I mean, if I'm going to spend $80 on a brisket, I want to just cook it in an hour or two.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
At least I want to spend a little time with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see my money go up in smoke that fast.
I at least want to spend the great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the way I feel about my backyard briskets or the briskets for the trailer. Is like a lot of people say, "Oh, just throw it on there, right? Just throw it on. Don't have to trim it, man." But I gotta make it pretty. Like I just can't. I can't do it, right? I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't get myself to just throw start with a shitty product, right?
Yeah.
Start with a good product and you baby it,
Yeah.
So,
man,
yeah, I remember on the Black Pearl, it took me 6 hours to cook half a chicken.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And it was juicy and moist. I mean, you pick it up and just the skin between the leg and the breast would just come apart without a knife. But the thing, people liked it, but a lot of people would always complain, like we did benefit chicken and all the time, stuff like that. They'll be like, no, it's raw, because it's pink. I mean,
Yeah.
but it was fully cooked.
Right.
But a lot of people thought it was raw, so had to turn up the heat. That's when I got my other pit cooked a little bit hotter, so it wouldn't be pink on the inside.
Yeah. Do you still like to take the old school approach to these new comps these days, or are you trying to change it up a little bit?
I mean, I've changed up some, of course. I don't do it slow. I mean, I try to at least do 8-hour brisket if possible.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'm up cooking and I see everybody's asleep. I'm the only one up cooking. Back in the day, everybody was cooking. Everybody was up all night.
Right.
Everybody had big pits and stuff, and now everybody's got these nice, fancy pits, jambos or barrels. I mean, most of these barrels, what I see all the time now, and pellet cookers, which I have all of those. So you guys don't know what it takes some weeks. Like to Melon, I took the drums. We took the drums there. When I cooked in Atlanta, we cooked on drums. So I probably just need to cook on one thing just to try to get more consistent.
Right.
In comps, But I mean, I got them all sitting there. I gotta just use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, starting in 2003, when you started, man, you were cooking with Arnie and all those dudes, huh?
Yeah, that's
Ernest
all them. Ernest, I remember Ernest was starting too. He could pull up in his Dodge pickup with his drum in the back and kick ass. And but yeah, Arnie was amazing back in the day. He was the heavy hitter. Ernest became one too. But yeah, a lot of them names people retire. Papa Joe, Clarence, and a bunch of other people that that were cooking that ain't cooking no more. But yeah, I mean, I think they still come out for the big ones every now and then.
Yeah.
For the rodeo cooks, special weapons to come cook.
Is there any of the old school guys, still cooking like you are, or you don't know of any of them?
Man, well, I ain't cooked as much to see, but I'm sure there still are. I mean, they all still cook. Like Arnie still cooks, but he's not cooking on the trail. Of course, Ernest is cooking all the time, but he's cooking at the Burn Bean all the time. So they're still cooking, just not competition. But I'm sure there's still a few. I remember there was Giant Barbecue with Darren all the time. He was good. I ain't seen him cooking no more. But yeah, there's a lot of people, man. And then a lot of people that don't pass that ain't with us no more. And I mean, I look at pictures sometimes like, damn, that could have been me too already, But there's a lot of good friends that I had that already passed on. But we'll give it till we can't no more, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what over. Shit, I don't even know. I'm not good at math, man. I couldn't tell you. So over 20, about 24, 25 years, huh?
Yeah, well, it's been 22, 23 years, going 22, 23 years.
That's awesome, man.
There for a while,
Awesome.
we're running about, which ain't a lot compared to some teams, but, I still had a day job, my family. I run about 18 cooks a year, which, well, actually about 25, and then went down to about 18. Now, if I do about 8, 9, I think that's plenty. I like to do
Yeah,
more, but, it's getting too expensive to do this game.
yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding. No.
So,
What were brisket prices back then in '03?
dude, I mean, I was buying briskets for 99 cents a pound.
Jeez.
That was a good choice. Prime was, really, you didn't have Prime back then. It was always Choice and Select. And when I was cooking on the Pearl, I think my best briskets came off the Pearl and I was cooking Selects, but they were 18-hour briskets.
Right, right,
And I mean, you cook low and slow, you'll make any taste good. So,
right.
but now everybody's cooking hot and fast, so you need that good prime or wagyu, to render that fat. Hell, I'll never render a wagyu. It'll probably take me about 25 hours to get that one done on the black pearl. So but times have changed. The meats have changed. All the injections back then, there was no injections. It's pretty much there was no trimming. You know what I mean? You just open up your pack, your cryo vac, and throw it on. Season it up,
Wow.
cook it. But now, as everything's real pretty, trimmed up. But it's like, man, I hate to waste that much meat. But
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
we do save it. I do make beef stew or carne guisada for my brisket trimmings and stuff. And my
Yeah.
ribs, I'll make some pozole with the rib bones and stuff. So
There you go.
yes, they don't go to waste, but
Yeah,
still
for
trimming
sure.
it up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Are you separating point and flat, or are you just doing it whole?
No, I'm still cooking it together.
Okay.
I ain't separating them. I do trim them up some, maybe about 10 pounds, not too small. Uh, I thought about doing it separated, but I don't know. So if I'm using the drum, I'll leave it for sure because it just gives it
It helps it.
protection.
The
Yeah, it
protection.
helps it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's awesome. That's awesome to hear, man.
So,
Where are you
so,
out? Where are you
go
out
ahead.
of, Robert?
I'm from San Marcos, Texas.
Okay.
If you look at the water tower, it says home of Robert Sierra, so
There you
can't
go.
miss it.
Shit. See that my light just went out.
Yeah, I don't know where the water tower is, but I know there's one. Maybe
It's
one
like
day.
it's like the water tower in San Benito that says home of Freddie Fender.
Brady Fender, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see it. I see it every time I go by right here by the high school, but I think it says
Damn.
something different. I can't see without my glasses, but I swear it says home of Robert Sierra.
It's awesome to talk to you, man. Considering and you're easy to talk to. You're like I said, you're a humble person, and even before the whole show thing, and I contacted you for something. I can't remember if it was a hat or whatever it was. You respond quickly, and I started talking to you because I have that book, the Texas BBQ Legend book, and your brisket's on there.
Yeah.
And I remember sending that to you, and it was like, that's pretty awesome. And so that's what I'm saying. Just like you're a legend, dude. You're a legend.
Yeah, I remember that was about 10 years back, I believe. It's been a good little while, and Rob Walsh had contacted me, and we were talking, and he was like, I'm going to redo my book, revise it, and I want to have you on there. And then like Ernest and a couple other people, he goes, I said, me? I said, but I'm not even a legend. And he goes, oh, you're a legend. You don't know it, but you are. He goes, even then, when you're done, you're a legend anyway. So I want to put you in my book. I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Which, it was such an honor. I felt just to be mentioned with all these other great people that, been cooking barbecue for a long time and stuff. And I mean, it was great. Glad to be, I'm glad that I was in his book. It's awesome. It's a great feeling, it's just, it's a great feeling to be acknowledged that way.
Right. And it's always going to be there. You know what I mean? Your recipe, that's your recipe. And it's a simple recipe, but hey, That's
It's just good
Texas
barbecue.
barbecue, man.
Yeah, it's just
good
good
barbecue
barbecue. Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
for
So,
sure.
but it is good. It was good. It's humbling, to people ask you, to be a part of something like that, and which is great.
Yeah,
It's a good thing.
yeah, and then that's why, man, I've been wanting to get you on, and no time better than now, right? I mean,
Right.
uh, even Richard was telling you over there at Cowboy, he's like, you got to do it, like you.
Yeah.
Robert's like, nah, I don't know, I don't want to do it, and he's like, no, you got to get out there, man, for
But I guess
sure.
just because I'm shy, I don't like to do these. I mean,
Yeah,
I've been fortunate that I've been asked, and I'd like, no, not ready, not ready. Whatever. I mean, it's like I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I ain't done nothing, but hey,
yeah,
y'all lead the way. We'll just carry the conversation, right?
Yes,
right,
sir.
for sure, for sure. It's all
And
about talking barbecues. It's like sitting at a fire, right? At
yeah,
camp.
that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
just
That's
talking bullshit and hearing your stories, man. Hearing your stories. One story that I know of, and I remember seeing you is with your, what is it, the KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce?
Well, it was actually it was a Heinz Texas bold and spicy sauce
Oh, okay,
that
Heinz. There you go.
that Heinz Kraft was Kraft now, but it was Heinz back in the day that we put out, and I was fortunate to be on there. There were when that came about. Uh,
Oh, Vincent.
the people that look for the talent or whatever you want to call it, they were like, when they were setting out to find someone, they were like, who best represents Texas barbecue, and they told me like my name came up like 6 times. I was like, six
Oh
times.
wow,
I go, that's not a lot. He goes, yeah, most people just came up once. Nobody else came up twice.
damn,
So they,
raised
they
my
got
brows.
they got they got in contact with me, and uh, so I was like, sure, I was surprised, and I didn't have a barbecue restaurant. Everybody else did, so I got lucky, and thanks to some people that partly turned it down, and I got the opportunity, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, they said my name came up a few times, and it was blessing. It opened up more doors for me in the barbecue world, and just out of the barbecue too. I actually, it's but it was great. They got me on a commercial that ran for 2 years. 24/7, prime time, local, everywhere, day and night between the basketball seasons, commercials and everything. And then it got me on Jimmy Kimmel, and
Damn it.
which was cool because one day I had lunch with Jimmy Kimmel in Austin. Him and Guillermo, we ate barbecue in Austin.
That's awesome.
And I was just telling him, one day I'm going to be on your show. So I don't know for what, but I'll be on your show one day. And I guess the good Lord heard me because like 2 years later, I was on the show for the craft barbecue, the
That's
Wow,
bold
cool.
and spicy, yeah, which
man,
is
that's
still
awesome.
out there, but it don't have our names on it no more.
Okay,
It just went to like bold and spicy under craft.
okay. So it's still out there then, huh?
Yeah, it's still out there. It's they wanted use the pit masters, for 5 years just to get that sauce out, and then uh after 5 years, they were gonna remove our picture and then the name, and then just run it under craft. And it's still out there. I've seen it like at Fiesta and some WalMarts. They still carry it.
Shit, throw on that chicken. Turn
It's
it
good. It's some good sauce actually. It's a thick
in.
sauce, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Did you have any hand in that, or did they just use you for just to kind of represent the brand and product, the
Well,
brand ambassador, basically, right?
well, we did have a little bit of say in the sauce and stuff. We did help create it, and then they had created a few, and
What's up, Baron?
we went over it and we picked them out or whatever, and that's what we came up with. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you had a little bit of a hand in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Shoot, yeah. Well, we were talking about being a legend, and I see that you spend a lot of time with the legend and barbecue herself, Miss Tootsie over at Snows.
Oh yeah,
What's
Miss
what
Tits.
what's a day in the pit room with her like? I heard you can't keep up with her.
Oh man, she'll run around circles some people, man. Bless this lady. She's like my grandma. Actually, just I love her to death. She's 90 years old and she's still going at it. I just posted a video from her last week, doing the pork steaks, then taking out chicken. And I will say she has slowed down a little bit, but damn, 90 years old. I mean,
Yeah,
she
for
still
sure.
does. She still does more than other people do. So I mean, she'll do her dishes. She'll do everything. She'll cook. She'll get her shovels with the coals and walk them over to the pit and stuff. I've seen her load the firewood. I mean,
She's still out there then.
she's still out there doing it. I know they got her slowed down a little bit just to but she still loves doing it, so she does it while she can.
Yeah.
And I'm just blessed to know her, and she's a great lady. She'll reach out to me, and tell me happy birthday when I was sick. Just say what's up. Different times
Nice.
so it's
Nice.
good. I'm glad to be able to have a great relationship with her like that. Not just like someone that sees her and takes a picture with her or whatever,
Right.
but yeah,
Right.
Right.
it's a good. Just blessed to know her.
Is she
And of course,
officially a Hall of Famer or she
yes, she's a Hall of
inducted?
Famer in the Barbecue Hall of Fame in Kansas City. Roy
Okay.
Bettis just made it this year.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
for sure.
inducted this year, and Miss Tootsie went in, I believe, 3 years ago as uh in the thing. So yeah, she's a Hall of Famer. And that goes all through KCBS, through the Kansas City Barbecue Society
Mhm.
for the Hall of Fame. But yeah, it's just shit.
Yeah, I saw Roy got inducted this year at the Royal.
He did. He sure did.
So
Yeah, I've been
Eric,
doing good, Aaron. Thank you.
yeah,
Doing
Eric
good.
asked me.
I just saw that message. But yeah.
Yeah.
And you still do a lot with Royal Oak too, right? You go up to the invitation every year and
Yes,
hang out and
I've been ambassador for Royal Oak for a while now, over 5 years, I believe, and I'm just blessed to be part of the Royal Oak family. They treat me right, just like everybody else that's an ambassador sponsor. I mean, they're a great family to be a part of. Got a great product. I love using Royal Oak, and I used to use Royal Oak even before I became an ambassador. Uh, so I've been using it for a long time, and yeah. So we go to the invitational cook-off they have, which is first class. Is like probably the best cook-off that I go to. It's amazing. I mean, first class all the way. They feed you all 3 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Take care of everything for you. So, and they pay a lot of good money. Hell, the grand champion wins like 12 grand,
Damn it.
damn.
for grand. So, yeah, no, it's a good event. It's awesome. And then we go in May. We talk business, like what's new, what's coming down the pipeline and stuff. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's great. I love being part of Royal Oak. When I was sick, I mean, they really came through. Wasn't expecting that, but you know, they made my life a little bit easier, more comfortable for
Nice.
me. So yeah,
That's
thanks to
awesome.
Royal Oak. Like I says, I love their product, and I'll keep using it till even after they, if they probably
Right.
don't need me no more. I'll still be using Royal Oak when I'm cooking.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been having a hard time finding those the carbon pellets here
Oh
lately. I
yeah,
haven't been
the
able to,
pellets, the charcoal pellets.
yeah, the charcoal pellets.
They, I
I
mean,
used to be able to get them at HEB up here, but I haven't seen them in a while.
oh
So
yeah.
I don't know if they're cutting back on that or whatever.
Well, the pellets is going strong from what we heard last time we were up there. They usually keep them like at Walmart. I know our
Okay.
Walmart down here has them. I don't know over there.
That's where I
Uh,
got mine was Walmart.
okay,
Yeah,
Walmart
I haven't
has
seen them
them,
over here.
and sometimes like I don't know if Target has them. You can get them at Bucky's, which I don't think y'all got over there.
Nah, I
But
didn't got buckets.
yeah, I might have to let them know. They say we need some more product in the Panhandle.
There you go.
Yeah, they can bring some over there.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
Now they used to have it at HEB. HEB used to carry it,
Yeah.
yeah.
and that's where I
HEB will
would
have
pick it
it
up.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I said I don't even know if they carry Royal Oak anymore.
yeah, I haven't seen it. I
I
haven't
said
Hmm.
seen it.
I think
Interesting.
they must have got something with B&B or something, but
There you go. Aaron says
Uh,
Walmart has it. So
I
maybe.
like to take
Okay.
those Royal Oak pellets and mix them with just like a hickory pellet and go
Yeah,
yeah,
50-50.
yeah.
no.
Well, they just coming out with a mix now. They're gonna have the raw oak charcoal pellet with some hickory. I think they got a pecan, and I believe they got a cherry coming out.
Oh
So
wow.
you're gonna have the mixed charcoal pellets. Man, those are pretty cool, man. It's just like charcoal cooking with charcoal.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
They
It's a
give a
good
good
filler.
flavor. Yeah, and they're good on my Green Mountain because they're so shiny black. It would always
Mhm.
make my buzzard go off, so I'd have to put tape over the buzzard because it would
It
say
wouldn't
that it was
skip
because it would
empty.
show that it was empty, So
Yeah,
it would keep going off. So I had to just put a little tape, cover that up. We're good. But
yeah.
the new ones that have the actual like wood pellet in there, it won't do that no more. It's only on the Green Mountain. Every other other uh,
Pellet
pellet
smoker.
cooker, it don't do it. Yeah,
Right, right.
Yeah, I haven't had that issue on my Camp Chef.
yeah. But
But
they're
I like
good.
the
Yeah, I've
charcoal
never had
pellet.
this issue. But I've always mixed them though, so I just
Yeah.
use it as a
Yeah.
filler and a little bit of heat. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So it always works pretty good.
Yeah, make a nice little combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 40.
And, what else you got?
So
Tampa,
I don't. You've been all over Texas and everywhere else. What's your top favorite barbecue spot that you've been to? Whether it's food, the vibes, the people.
Oh man, there's so many. It's hard to tell, man. I always like to say the last place I went.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
The last place I went. It always has a good vibe. It is what it is, I guess. And if you like barbecue and you appreciate, I love the food. Don't get me wrong, but also admire like the ambience, the
Mhm.
experience. Seeing the pits, seeing the people cook. It's not just go eating barbecue. I
Yeah.
do like the whole. Like Snow's barbecue, man. I love going there because I'll spend there like 4 hours, and it's like no pressure. You hang out, you like you're in a backyard. You just eating.
Yep.
Have a good time and just hang out, visit people. You always seeing different people from all over. This last time we brought we met some friends from. They were from the Netherlands. Is that right? Let me see. Yeah, over there. Was it Netherlands? But anyways, I know I'm getting that wrong. But anyways,
They're
you
from
see,
over there.
yeah, you see people from Canada, Mexico, all in the same day.
Yeah.
Japan, whatever. It's just crazy. I like going to Burnt Bean. Burnt Bean, their food, no matter what you get, it's just gonna be next level. Truth Barbecue, Miller Smokehouse, Rolling Smoke Barbecue. It's just too many to name. Kelly's
Right.
Barbecue here in Wimberley. And they all got their own little story, which is like which is cool. It's all barbecue, but everyone has their little niche that sets them
Yeah.
apart.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that's what this show's about, Robert. I mean, that's what we kind of made it, is because everybody has their journey when it comes to barbecue. Whether, like I said, but I've said it before on the show, whether it's the comp guy getting started, or the seasoned comp guy who's been doing it forever, or restaurant owners or trailer owners or whatever. Right? It's just
Right.
barbecue, right?
Right. Just barbecue is
So
barbecue in general.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
still just a beginner. I'm still trying to learn, and I'm still trying to keep learning. The day I die is the day I stop learning. So.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
But you do got to keep an open head, and I do. I keep an open head, an open mind, should I say, and try to learn. But you start getting into it, and then you just kind of fall back into your old ways or whatever. But it's all right. I got to get out of the mindset that I'm cooking for the judges and not for me. So
Right.
Yeah.
which that's the big thing in competition barbecue. You got to cook for the judges, not for yourself. So, man, we try to. I just need to get back doing that again. I just need to find. I just need to find the right flavor profiles to get
Yep.
walking
Yeah.
again. But it's
Yeah.
all
Well,
right.
it's not as easy as it's hard these days.
It is.
Anybody can tell you. So
It's
all the
very hard.
classes
Yeah.
and everybody for even first time guys that have not done it, they go take 2 or 3 classes. They're already that much ahead of the game, right? So they're
Yeah.
Yep.
they're they're
And,
they're already there.
and I believe in that, and that's true. It's I say if you know how to use the computer, which I don't, because you saw how much trouble I had to get on here. That I made the show late, but if you can get on the computer and you can look at YouTube, or you can take classes. You can take classes online, in person or private.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to do a little research, and you could be brand new to the game, but I mean, you can come out, swinging, to the, hitting home runs right quick. Just, you get with the right people, the right classes.
Yep.
You can be right at top.
Yeah, just like Aaron said, hashtag take the class. I mean,
Yeah.
with $1,000, you go on Barbecue Champs. You can have Aaron's class, and you can have Fred's class, Bill's class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit, there you go.
Yeah,
Put one on the pals.
there is a lot of classes. I might need to take Aaron Leslie's class one day. Who knows?
There you go. There you go.
He said they're gonna put one at Steve Powell's place. That'd be good. I need to. I'll just come act like I'm gonna come see a new barrel and just kind of sneak in there and see maybe I can take the class.
Say you're a newcomer.
Yeah, I just came to pick up a new barrel. Oh, I'm here. Oh yeah, what's going on? Like, just let me pull up a chair.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Well, Robert, we do a little thing. We call it the Dream Team. So we're competing. You got your 4 meat categories. So it can be 4 people that have inspired you, that you look up to, whatever the case may be. And then you get your box runner, which is like your honorable mention of just 4 guys you want to cook with, that you dream to cook with, wherever your mind goes when we talk about it. So you got your 4 guys, and then
your 4 people want a box runner, honorable mention.
Wow, that'd be tough, man. There's more than 4, and I plead the 5th.
I'll let you get away with that one, Robert. You have a lot of.
Thank you.
What about your box runner?
Well, I'm not gonna say his name, but he knows who he is. He'd be rolling my boxes. Nah, Richard's a good guy, man. I'm glad he's helping me out. He's becoming a good cook. He ain't learning it from me, but he's becoming a good cook. But he's doing good. It's good to have him under my wing, and
it's awesome.
But he did start he started it because he was going to do my boxes. I was doing the KCBS, and he had did some boxes, and I was like, oh shit, you want to cook with me? He goes, yeah. I said, well, you can do my boxes. All right. So now he went from doing boxes to this weekend, man, in Midland. And he did 2 meets. I did 2 meets, and then we brainstorm on all 4, like, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
So, he's got more open reign. He's not just a box runner no more, but he's doing good. He's coming into his own, and it's I'm glad he's I've had a lot of great people on my crew, Brian, Jesse, Chris, just different people, and they're doing good on their barbecue, and whether I helped them a little bit on their path or not, it's just I'm glad to see them cooking and doing stuff with it, and
right. Well, we're not throwing any names out there. I mean, as far as like your dream team, what about who inspired you back then in 2003 when you first get started? Like, who are you looking up to? That way, if people want to go back and do some research on some of those cooks.
It's kind of hard to say because I didn't know people back then. Unless you went to a cook-off, you really didn't know more people. You know what I'm saying? It's it's not like today where you can look up to people on social media and stuff. I mean, social media has done a lot for a lot of people. It's helped me. I mean, I only do it. I'm like, I told my wife, I'm just gonna do it. I said, maybe one day to pay off. I'm gonna, like Facebook and the other one before that, where you had 8 top friends. Yeah, which I wouldn't do top friends either. MySpace, yeah. But I only did it just to promote the barbecue and stuff, and so I don't know. I can't say my dad is just back then, but when I started barbecuing, I never barbecued. I used to be a truck driver. So I was always gone on weekends, and when my dad wanted to retire from the truck, when we got off we were bull haulers, and I thought I was gonna be a bull hauler forever, But when my dad decided to retire, I was like, well, that's time too. And it was getting the drought was killing us back in that time and back in the '90s. So I got off and I took a local job, and then that's where I met my buddy Aaron Green, Kinfolk Barbecue, and we started talking about it. And when I got into barbecue, I was driving there in Austin and saw a lot of these big fancy barbecue pits going into on 290, which I didn't know they were going. But then I started asking around, and they were going to the Austin Rodeo. So I was like, oh, it looks pretty cool. So started looking into it. Went out there, walked around, and then me and my buddy Aaron said, well, let's start a team. And so I started learning. He's like, I'll do chicken and ribs. And he goes, you do the brisket. I said, all right. So I did the brisket and the cook's choice is what I was doing. And so I burned a lot of meat learning how to barbecue. But until then, I never did barbecue. That was in '03.
So,
And we did our first cook-off in Kyle, fair in the square. And we had a second place chicken, a fourth place brisket, and fifth place ribs. And we were hooked. We were like, shit,
Donnie.
we can do this. It's like, so we got into barbecue. So after then, that's when I started meeting other people, like Mr. Anderson, Billy Waters, um R.C. Parnell, a lot of people that were cooking that were winning back in the day. And so, I mean, those were, French Fry. Uh, they were, I guess, you want to say my mentors. They kind of,
Yeah.
talking to them and stuff. And because, like I said, I was new to it. When I just came into it, we just came into it, because when I was hauling cattle, all year long, I didn't know anything about that. Like I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
really barbecue competitions existed
Right.
until I took a job in Austin, a local job, and that's how my barbecue started, just from seeing all these barbecue pits. Because it was like fancy ass trailers, big
Mm-hmm.
goosenecks. And back in the day, a lot of people had them big pits,
Yeah.
throwing big parties and stuff.
Right.
And that's where I built my Black Pearl. That's when we built the Black Pearl. I wanted to had all the lights, chrome stacks, aluminum fenders, aluminum wheels. It's just from the bull hauler mentality, it's just
Right.
chrome lights and shiny shit. And so, and most of
That's
my pits
awesome.
have been like that, just having all these chrome lights, chrome stacks or whatever, nice paint
Yeah.
jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But you
So
know,
so you pretty much started in the comp scene as far as like that goes, right? I mean,
yes, yeah, I didn't even barbecue. I never barbecue. I never had
wow.
time. Weekends I was always gone. I missed a lot of weddings,
Mm-hmm.
birthdays, anniversaries. Mine. I'm gonna miss my wedding, but I was able to make it. And but yeah, funerals. I missed a lot of stuff and graduations, and so I never did cook. And when my dad wanted to retire, he said, "You want to keep doing it?" I said, "No, I want to just go and start a family." So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay home, um, and I did, and you know, started my family. And just like I said, when I took that job in Austin, I met Aaron, and we just started cooking, and that's where it started. And the first cook, like I said, we got 3 calls, and the bug hit strong. The barbecue
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys,
for
they
sure.
they reeled us in, and then
Yeah.
we won the second time. Then we went on a little stump for I said, man, we got lied to. They brought,
You like you.
I thought we can do this, but hell,
Yeah,
couldn't play
that that
sports or nothing back then. I said, I can cook, I can eat, so we're good.
yeah, that's what happened with me on my first cook off. I walked
Yeah.
on all three, and that was it, dude. That was it. You're
They, they
done.
they they throw the hook and bring you in,
Yeah.
so.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
I'm glad
sir.
it did, because it's brought me to a whole new world. And I've met a lot of people. Barbecue, I've been blessed to meet so many people, uh, so many higher ups or whatever, people you can't really take pictures with or whatever, just
Hmm.
because they don't want to be out there like that. But which is cool, I respect that. And but get like meet y'all, get to be on your show today.
Hell yeah.
It's great, I just I'll be going places, and people recognize you. They just come up to you. I'll be at an airport. People recognize me. I was in Canada. People just come up, hey, you're Robert Sierra. It's like, and it's
Who are you?
yeah, it's like, I got a bad memory ever since I got sick. I don't. can't recall. So I'm like, man, tell me your name, because I mean, they knew who I am, and I like, do you follow me or something? It's like, so, but I wish I could remember more names. It's hard. I think my brain's like an old cell phone. You can only program like 200 numbers, and that's it.
That's it.
And I think my brain is full, so I can't remember no more. But
Right, right.
but yeah, it's try to remember. I can remember a face. I just can't remember names sometimes.
Right, right.
So, but I
Yeah,
guess
that,
I'm
and, I,
old.
and I got that at Cowboy whenever I went up to you. You're looking at me kind of side eye. So I don't know this dude. I'm like, yeah, I talked to you before. Then I think maybe you remembered or something, and it's like, yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, I
we kind
think
of kicked it off.
after a while, it just takes a little while to
Takes a while.
recall. Like
Yeah.
I'm still on the old CPU. But it's not as fast as this
Floppy
new.
drive. You're on the
Yeah,
floppy
yeah, I'm
drive.
still on the floppy. Yeah, I'm still on dial-up internet, man. It takes a while to bring it up. So, but it'll come to me sooner or later.
That's
And but
awesome.
yeah, man, but you know what? I'm just glad that I'm able to still recall, even if it
Yeah,
Yep.
takes a
for
while.
sure,
So
for sure.
yes, sir.
Talk talk to us about your merchandise, man. Dude, everybody has a Robert Sierra hat, right? I mean,
Yep.
if and for the guys that do have them, if they see them, they know where they got them from, and they know they're barbecue guys, right? So I
Right.
think it's kind of a calling card when it comes to the barbecue world.
Okay.
How'd you get into that? How did you get into the?
Well, first off, are you wearing one? I can't really
Yeah,
tell. Okay,
Yep.
I thought you had that black with the gold and then
yeah.
silver.
I
I
got a
can't see
couple of
that
them.
good. I need to put on my glasses, but I don't want to put them big old
I got a
readers.
couple of them. Sam has
Yeah,
one on
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Sam
yeah.
got
I
one.
thought I thought I recognized, and I appreciate y'all support. But yeah, I just you know, I've always, like I said, always been a fan of barbecue. Uh, I always like to promote barbecue. So I go to places, and if I like it, I post pictures of it and promote it. And I've been to places that I didn't, they didn't, I ain't gonna say I didn't like it, but it was in my cup of tea, which is not that many places. But I don't post pictures about that. If I didn't like it for some reason, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna out nobody on social media or nothing.
Mhm.
But if I like it, I'm gonna post it. And some of my followers already know. Like if I like it, they're probably gonna like it because I guess they kind of know what I like.
Right.
So I'm not just gonna, and I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, it's good and it wasn't. So I just if it's something I didn't like, I'm not gonna post it because all three of us have different taste buds, and you might like
Mhm.
something I don't, or vice versa. That don't
Right.
mean it's not good. It's just not. I'm not a critic. It's just someone that likes to eat barbecue.
Right.
So back in COVID, when COVID started, that's where I kind of started to support your local pitmaster because
Lay down.
you know people were hurting. Hell, it's tough
Right.
right now. Eating, a lot of barbecue places are hurting. Everything's so expensive, and so I started doing the support your local pitmaster hat, and I was going to do a few, and one thing led to another, and just sold a few more and a few more and a few more. I ain't gonna say how many more because the IRS is listening, but not just. But I've sold maybe five or six,
There you go.
a day. But I'm glad. Uh, but now I'm glad that a lot of people, and I've got hats all around the world. The UK, Japan, China, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia. I mean, just anywhere. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool walking around somewhere and you see somebody wearing your hat or your shirt.
Mhm.
I sell some T-shirts, some flags. Try not to do those because it's sometimes you order all large, extra large. People need a small, medium. You order
Right.
small,
Yeah.
medium, and then everybody needed 3X and 4X, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like a
Yeah.
hat, pretty much one size fits all. So it's easier, just get
Yep.
different colors. But yeah, I do support local pitmaster. I do barbecue hat. I do
The
just different hats.
eat more
That
barbecue.
Eat
people
more
like
barbecue.
eat more barbecue, because it's two things I always say: eat more barbecue and support your local pitmaster. And
Yeah. Yeah.
they need all the help they can get to, and times are tough. And I know during COVID it was tough, and I was surprised I sold hats during that time. I was like, but it was just something. something that I believed in, I guess, just
Mhm.
trying to spread the word, spread the word out, because I knew a lot of people that had restaurants, and I just, like, hey, go support your local pitmaster, so
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
that's what it
I
came
got
up.
that sticker. I got that sticker right on my window. So
Okay,
of
yeah,
the trailer. So when people walk up, they see that the first thing they see is the Robert Sierra. Fucking support your local pitmaster.
yeah. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like the thing that's hello.
Mr. King.
Can't see the name, Sharpen or Sharpie.
Yep,
I
Mr.
Mr.
ain't
King
got my
King.
Sharpening Service.
I ain't got my glasses, but I think it says Sierra. So hello, how you doing? Uh, and I have a hard time looking like over here and over there, but I'm a little slow. But yeah, bear with me.
Yeah, you're fine. You're on. So
Yeah, so
so
yeah.
we're documenting it, Robert. We got you now, man.
Well, I gotta say
Yep.
this was a lot. I'm thinking like, why didn't I do this sooner, man? It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Just
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 something. It's
talking.
something I don't do. I guess it's just kind of like, or being like this live one on one. But I
Right.
guess I'll start doing more if people ask again. But I know people
No,
been asking. I just ain't done them.
no. We were the same way when we first started. We were like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But we've gotten to the point. I mean, we're on episode 70, and
I saw that. Yeah.
and dude, we've only taken 2 weeks off for
3.
Christmas last year, and then we took another week off in November for when I had that Daniel's Energy. So I was a little busy on that day, so I wasn't able to make it. But man, we've been going strong since. Whether it's Sam is working or the guys are working, right now I'm kind of blessed to be able to have my Mondays free to do this and talk to people like you and restaurant owners and just everybody, man. Pit makers, you know what I mean?
Yep.
We talk
Yeah.
to everybody and it's all barbecue, right? It's all
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Like last week we had a Bobby Titus with Titus Smokers out of California,
Okay.
and it was just talking, you know, just like anything, just another conversation about barbecue.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, no matter if you're building pits or you're selling charcoal or rubs or sauces, or it all comes just down to barbecue. It's all barbecue related, so it's
Right.
all good, and people do like to hear that stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, you do you have any seasonings in the making? Like, I mean, you ever thought about it?
Well, I've always thought about it. I just never done it, but I am fine tuning some stuff right now.
There you go. There you go.
I am using some of my stuff in competition where we're getting it fine tuned, and hopefully we can start walking with them, and then we'll see what happens. I'm more interested in doing a backyard
Mm-hmm.
rub than competition rub,
Right. Right.
just because I mean, the backyard is like 98% market.
Yeah.
Competition is like 2 or 3%.
So,
But if it works in competition, that's
It's
even
gonna work at
better.
home.
Yeah, it'll work at home. Yeah, so
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
we I'm working on it. Got a couple of my friends that have been encouraging me to do it, and I think it's time to do it. I'm gonna, like I was telling my wife, I'm gonna start doing whatever podcast I can do. I ain't gonna turn things down. I'm just gonna just go with open arms again. Now that I'm feeling a lot better and stuff. Therefore,
Mhm.
I was like, man, I don't know what's going on, what's gonna happen. So I wasn't trying to do too
Right.
much. I was focused more on myself, on my health and stuff. So I think we're past that hump now, and for 2026, I'm looking forward to doing some other
Get it
stuff,
out there.
partnering up with my buddy Jesse. So yeah, hopefully we could throw out a rub or two out soon and see how the people like it, and hope they like it.
Man, I honestly think, Robert, and I'm not just saying this, man, dude, I've said it before. You've heard me say it. You are Texas barbecue, and anything that you throw out there, I think is gonna stick, man. You're a great ambassador for it. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, if I think Texas barbecue, I'm thinking of Robert Sierra and Ernest Cervantes, Fred and Aaron. You know what I mean? Aaron out
Right,
here in
right,
the West, and
right. I
and
appreciate that. That's
I
great
think
to hear.
I think you'd kill it, man. I honestly do. Whether it's
Well,
competition or not, like you said, if you want to go backyard, that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go, right? But
Right. I mean, I feel like I can sell you the first rub. I just need to sell you the second one and the
right,
third and the fourth, so if I can get you to buy the second and third, we're good.
Yep.
there you
So
go.
but I think so. It'll be good. I like what I'm getting at. I'm just you got to fine tune one at a time and try it.
Mhm.
It's too expensive to be practicing right now
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
to do anything. So sometimes you just run it in competition and you got to make one adjustment, one at a time. Because if you do two or three, then you don't know what was better or not.
Right.
So I would say that I'm in the fine tuning phase, but we'll see whether it takes a month or 2 3 months. But we're gonna go forward with it, and
Sounds
yeah,
good.
it's like I don't like to say that, but I guess I said it today. So
There you go.
yeah,
You heard it first.
if anything, I will at least come out with one rub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do salt and pepper. Not just salt. I'm
Simple.
gonna sell a bottle of
Put the
salt.
name on it.
Can't mess with that. I'm gonna call it the original umami.
Aaron says you only need one product and be behind it 100%. There you go.
Amen. Yes, sir, Aaron.
Yep.
I need to talk to Aaron too, get some advice on the bottling and the rub aspect and all that.
Right. Right.
Sit down with them when there, or maybe you have a chat with him and talk just rubs, how to
Yeah.
go about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
We've
definitely
had
tune
a
in.
couple of them on there for sure.
Yeah.
And Aaron knows how to move it. So that's
Yeah,
for damn.
Oh
he's
yeah.
got some good stuff. I know. I know my buddy Steve turned me on to that, and he's got some good stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Get it jacked up.
yeah, yeah.
What are you looking for in a brisket? Whether it's for backyard or competition, what's one of the things that you're looking at besides marbling? Everybody says marbling. Is there anything else that you look for?
Yeah, low
Or
price.
yeah, there you go.
Hey,
You're
if
gonna
it's
find that
cheap,
mislabeled select.
I just want the cheapest brisket. Hey, like I said, I cook. I used to cook nothing but when I first started, and most of my first place briskets I won were with selects. But like I said, I was cooking them 16 to 18 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So you could take a select and make it taste like a prime if you give it time. So,
Right.
but if you rush it, you're gonna dry. If you cook it too fast, you're gonna dry it out. So, I'm a believer in using cheap meat. So if I'm cooking at home or whatever, I'm just gonna buy what it don't have to be. But in competition, I mean, if I do a prime or like if they give us a wagyu or something, I'll cook it. But I won't buy more than a prime right now. I do
Okay.
need to get some of that milling meat. I hear that's good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's real
definitely.
good.
Yeah,
If you can get your hands on it here lately.
yeah. So they're sold out right now. What?
Nah, that is just you got to catch them at the right time.
Okay, just call me. I'll do
There
that.
you go. There's Aaron. Just call
Yeah, just call me, and I'll be there.
him.
Cheap.
No,
All right.
Middle Meat has a great product, man. Their steaks, they're tier one steaks, dude. You can't beat them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like
they're
those fucking steaks
so
are
good.
ridiculous. Yeah, they're so good.
I hear you. I hear you. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. It's good stuff. I
I
might
cooked
have cooked one before.
I cooked my first tri-tip this weekend. I've never cooked one before.
Is that right?
Yeah. I found one. It said it's select. It was a
Yeah.
select tri-tip for $18, and it was a big fucker like that. It was huge.
They're good.
Man, that thing was marbled to shit. Like that was no way that was a select freaking.
Yeah. I like it when they mark them wrong or they just
Yeah.
got too many in the box and they gotta do them cheaper, so they'll mark them down. And or if you
Yep.
know somebody in the butcher shop, that's
There
good
you go.
too.
Just put
But
the
yeah,
different label on it.
the last
Came out
tri-tip
good.
I did it on my Nomad grill. I did a reverse sear on it. I
Yeah.
smoked it, brought it up to 10, then I just seared it. Came out real good. I
Yeah.
like tri-tip. It's good.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
what
too.
I did. That's what I did on this one, and I was gonna put it on the Rec Tech, but I was like, man, you know what? Just I'm gonna run with it. So I put it on the offset and ran it to like a 119, and then reverse seared it.
Yeah.
Man, that thing was money. It has a good flavor. I can see where it's kind of weird. The texture's a little bit different, but it kind of has a little bit of, I don't know, not really brisket texture, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
It's good though. It's some good
Yeah, it's
eating.
good for sure.
It's good
Richard
eating.
just said he had tri-tip tonight. There you go.
Only problem with
Yeah.
tri-tip is there's never enough. I stand there cutting it, and I eat half of it before I finish cutting it.
Yeah.
For real. For real.
It's good. Tri-tip is good, and it's all beef. There's no waste. There's no
Right.
trimming. No nothing. Just you want to just clean up the silver skin a little bit, but
Yeah.
I just cook it. I don't like the less trimming for me, the better at home. It's
Yeah.
What's good about that select tri-tip, man? It had a big old fat cap on there. Man, it was pretty. It was damn good, man.
Yeah.
Damn good. What's your favorite cut these days, Robert?
My
Where are you
favorite
going
cut
to?
to cook and eat is a pork steak.
There you go.
About a
Same way.
1-inch pork steak, man. It's
Same
quick,
way.
it's cheap, it's easy. There's no waste, and it's good. I like to cook it. Where it's tender enough, but it's not falling apart.
Right.
But yeah, pork steak is my favorite cut. If I was gonna cook just for me at home, most of the time it's gonna be a pork steak.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
Same way. I got some 1 inches in the freezer right now.
Yeah.
The
And
HEB.
I just like a savory pork steak. Just real simple:
Yeah.
salt, pepper, garlic.
Salt, pepper, garlic.
No
That's
sauce, no nothing. I mean, if I want sauce, I guess I'll do pulled pork or something.
it. Right.
But just my pork steaks just plain, just real simple. Same thing like my chicken. Anything at home. Basically, most of the time I just do like salt and pepper, garlic. Just
Yeah, that's what I've been doing here lately, and even when I cook for people at work or whatever, I'm just using. So I'm not using expensive rubs or anything. If I want to impress them, I'll throw some Real Valley meat perfecto on it, and that's about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go.
But I'm the same way. Pork steaks all the way. Especially with fajita prices being where they're at right now, dude. They're like fucking $12 a pound.
Shit, it's crazy, man. Shit, up down here at our meat market, they're almost 15, and
holy shit,
they're good. We just had some this weekend. But that's like $50 for a skirt. 3-pound skirt almost. It's like it's like you might as well buy a little steak, but hell, steaks are expensive now. So, but like for ribeyes, at home I don't do ribeyes. I like to do yeah, my went blank. But I like to do a poor man's ribeye.
The
Chuck eye.
eye.
Yeah, those are good. We just did some. Me and my daughter. She wanted to cook them. She cooked them this past weekend, right before Thanksgiving, and yeah, they're good. I mean, they taste just as good.
Yeah,
they ain't got that big fat in the middle, and they're tender, and half the price, So
yeah.
But I don't know how long before those go up.
More people. You just said it, Robert. So they're going up now.
we gotta quit telling people.
Yeah. I like a chuck eye, So.
Oh yeah, for sure. The poor man's ribeye.
So it's pork steak and chuck eye is the two meats that I like to cook at home right now.
Yeah. Nah, I'm the same way. I think the pork butts at HEB this past week were $1.24 a pound. I'm like, man, I just loaded them up.
Yeah.
Took them to the cutter over there, and I said, hey, can you cut these for me? Yeah, I fucking cut them all. So I have a freezer full of
pork steaks
ready to go.
Yeah.
Vacuum sealed individual, just ready to go, man. So
yeah, they're good. And when we do benefits, we like to do pork steaks. They're good.
Yeah.
They're quick, easy, better than cooking chicken. And people like something different. They always chicken around here when you do a benefit or something. But like for our church, we've done pork steaks lately. It's always pork steaks, and they go well. They go real good.
Right.
Yeah.
What's different about the Snow's pork steak? I know they're pretty famous about those and the whole Tootsie thing on those pork steaks.
Well, those are like 2 inches, little over 2 inches, and they're cooked over coals, and they're mopped with their vinegar mop, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I don't know, they're just so good. It's just the whole atmosphere, like they got a livestock auction down the street. So when the wind's
Mhm.
blowing, you got the coals burning, the meat dropping on the coals and it's coming back up, and you got that smell. And you can smell a little bit of that cow barn. I do because I used to always be in the auction
Right,
barn.
right.
So and it's just the whole vibe. It's just I'm not saying that's what gives the pork steak flavor, but it's just awesome,
Yeah.
but their pork steaks, they're just money, And then like Ernest got some real good pork steak too,
Mm,
and it's prepped a whole different way, But man, pork steaks is great. And I mean, a lot of people doing. I think more people are going to add them to the menu with prices going up on brisket and everything. And
right, right.
so add something that it's a little bit more affordable to the people, I guess. And but yeah, pork steaks are good. So, but
Yes, sir.
the ones at Tootsie's, it's almost like carnitas. It's so big, and then when you cut it, it's kind of like getting a piece of carnita, and they're just so moist and juicy. I ain't never had a bad pork steak at Snow's. Let me tell you that. Yeah, so it's good stuff.
It's a beautiful smell, Brandon.
And that's the reason we call it breakfast there, because you get your pork steak, but then of course you can get your brisket, ribs, chicken. So,
Dang.
but yeah, it's all good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You coming back up to Lubbock next year?
Uh, you know, uh, they have me back at Raider Red. I'll be back, but I'll be coming anyways for sure. And then I like to come back to Midland. That was a good cook off, man. I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, I do plan to come to Lubbock. I've been trying to come up to Plainview or Amarillo somewhere to cook with Richard over there on his deal, and we'll see. We'll see what next year says. Of course, you know, getting a little expensive. Fuel, meats, and everything. So
Mm,
we are. I will be looking for some new sponsors for next year. I do have some of mine that for next year from that I've had, and of course, some will go and we'll keep some, and then we're looking for some new ones to help with money or
right,
product
right.
or both. Just
Yeah.
so we can keep doing what we do, spreading the love and promoting barbecue and just getting out there, meeting great people and everything. Just but yeah, we'll be going back to California, back to Atlanta. Uh,
There you
trying to
go.
go up to the Pacific Northwest this year. I've been wanting to go cook over there for a few years now. Just ain't had the time, with the day job, family, cooking. It's a little bit harder to do it, juggle it.
Right.
I've done my time. I still want to do it. I do it like spending more time with my family. It's just all I can. My daughter's getting older too, so she's doing more stuff at school and stuff, and so I like to be a part of that. And so, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do. I got to be a little bit more selective with some of the cook-offs,
Hmm.
unless that I can leave. Like after work on Friday. Like Millen. Got off, took off straight over there. I went to Dallas and came back to San Marcos, then took off to Midland and
Right.
to the other.
That's
When I
good.
went
That's a
to,
good trip.
it's just yeah, one day I went to Dallas. I put 700 miles that day already, and then I got off and went straight to Dallas to go cook over there. Which is, man, I ain't young like I used to be. I mean, I can't do. I mean, when I was in the cow truck, man, I go to California and back, no sleep.
Hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say. But it's no sleep, and but but we did it. It's I'll run to the Panhandle and back. I'll leave San Marcos to Hereford back, then go back to Hereford, and
Yeah.
in 36 hours, do two loads up there, and
Right.
it was good times. Enjoyed it. It was a good time with my dad and everything doing that. So it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. You still doing live fire events or different events besides comps?
We went to the Alfregoni meetup in
Hmm.
here in November 8th that just passed.
Right.
Uh, I was a judge there. I like to cook it, but man, that event's so fun. It's not like a cook off. Man, it's a I mean, you got judges. Of course, I was a judge. So you got a people's choice and a judge, but that cook off or that cook, should I say, it's not like a cook off brisket, ribs, and chicken. I mean, you
Right.
get alligator, iguana, goat, cabrito, lechon, rams,
Yeah.
rattlesnake. I mean, you're gonna get all kinds of stuff that you don't get at a regular cook off.
Hmm.
So if you're cooking, and my hats off to all the cooks, even at cook-offs. You're so busy and working your tail off, and you just enjoy like the people that come there to your spot because you're so busy to go, and then by the time you're finished, everybody else is out of their food. So that one I like to walk around and enjoy all the different foods that we don't get to enjoy all the time. So
Right.
as long as that would let me be a judge or
He says,
whatever,
I'll
I'll
be
be a
there.
judge. I wouldn't mind cooking. I like to cook it, and I might cook it one day, but I don't know. I don't cook nothing exotic.
Right,
But
right.
who knows? Maybe we do something. We might not
What
win, but at least we did it.
what impressed you? What impressed you at Al's at the open fire?
Oh man, man,
As far as cook goes.
man, they had that. The Guatemala team had a porchetta hanging on, of course, on the big old cage. There was so much good food. Somebody was cooking some kind of looked like a deer cow. And they cooked the moose out there too, I believe.
Damn.
I forget what kind of animal it was, but it's just a lot of good stuff. The gators. The gators that we had was good. They made some sopes. Uh, Out of the Pacific Northwest, Super Skewer did it. They did some alligator sopes. Vale did mollejas and sweetbread,
Yeah.
carne guisada, rice, which was
Damn it.
right up my alley.
South Texas all the way.
Oh yeah, baby, and then the shit was good. And then Mark Lambert did enchilada pork spare ribs, which I got to judge, and I was like, enchiladas pork ribs would probably be like everybody wants to make al pastor ribs or al pastor chicken or al pastor this or whatever.
He did enchiladas.
He did an enchilada rib, which I was like, okay. I was thinking to myself, yeah, this is gonna be good. But honestly, man, those are some good ribs, and they cooked them, had the enchilada flavor, but it was a rib, and then they served it in to the judges. They served it in a pineapple. They took a pineapple, split it in half, quartered it out, put it was a rice, corn. God, I can't remember now, but it was so good. And then they put the ribs on top. That was a good dish. And then we had oxtails, braised oxtails in a soup. Like they said, it was African. It was a South African or whatever dish. That was real good. Misty did that. And then they had wings. Tone had their wings.
Right.
Lumpa. Man, it was all good food, man.
That's awesome.
Mel had his. It was a putan they made. I forget what animal they used. There was so many animals I can't remember. But
that's a fucking zoo.
It was a zoo, dude. It was a zoo, and but that was a good tasting zoo, I tell you. And them guys go all out.
Yeah.
And it's an art form cooking in that live fire, and
right.
I'd say that's going to be like the biggest live fire event. It's going to be. I don't know if it'd be as big as a Royal, but the prestige of just an open fire event is going to be like the Jack, the Royal, where it's the must do live fire event. And I was doing a great job with it. And I know they announced that this year coming up in Memphis in May, they're going to have the first live fire world champion.
Oh wow.
They're going to have a live fire cook-off at Memphis in May to crown the first at Memphis a live fire champion. So that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be real cool.
So yeah, that live fire is
it's a different beast for sure.
It's been around forever. Not around here, I guess, but people have been cooking live fire, and I know other people have been doing it, but I think I was like maybe brought it out to the forefront, or promoted it more than other people. I'm sure people have been doing it. It's just you didn't see it.
Yeah,
but it's pretty neat. Pretty simple, pretty basic, but it's a lot of work. I never cook an animal. I don't even know where to find one, so, unless I go to a zoo, but the tiger was missing.
White tiger.
But
I don't think we could do that up here. We'd burn the whole panhandle down.
Sounded but yeah, no, it's a good event. It's good seeing other avenues of barbecue, live fire, cooking. It's still barbecue in the end, I guess, if you want to call it.
Right. Well, I noticed that this year that a lot of heavy hitters didn't go to the Royal. They went to Al's event.
Yes. You had like
Yeah.
Malcolm Reed, you had Heath Riles, of
Mhm.
course Mark Lambert, Tuffy Stone.
Sprint.
Was Tuffy Stone down there? No, I can't remember who was there this year, but yeah, a lot of people didn't go to
I know
Royal
he
to
was there.
go.
He was there last year for sure.
Yeah, he was there last year. I remember this year. I don't think he did. But yeah, I mean that just goes to show that a lot of people come over here to that instead of the Royal, which that says something about that
Right,
event.
for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
I'm glad I've been a part of a few of most of all his events he's doing, and every year it keeps growing and getting better, more publicity, more teams from all over. I think they had 27 countries represented or whatever this year.
Oh wow.
And I've been trying to get Mel on the show for a long time, just like I've been trying to get you, Robert. So I can
Yeah,
get Mel on the show.
yeah, man, Mel's a good guy, man. He's good people, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's all
He
about
probably
it.
he probably charges 3 times more than I do, but he's probably good.
That's probably why he hasn't returned my freaking messages yet.
You gotta send him that Venmo first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bought his rubs and his T-shirt.
there you go. There you go.
So,
Yeah.
well, last 4 minutes, Robert, of the show before we
Yeah.
can let you go and get you. I know you're past your bedtime. You told me.
Yeah, I gotta be up at 3.
Oh
shit!
I gotta go to Dallas in the morning, but yeah. But that's all
My,
right. No,
my
I
last
just drink
my
an
last
extra
question for
coffee.
you. My last question for you, and it's the most
Okay.
important, Robert.
Okay.
Ketchup on tamales, yes or no?
Why not? Yes, but
There
they
you
gotta
go.
be heated. They gotta be heated on the comal first.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Comal heated, ketchup on top. Yeah.
There you go.
Gotta get that little crispy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't knock it, but I do. Every now and then I like the Allsup's taco sauce on them.
Hey, that ain't bad. Back in the day, Also's burritos would build my body. I used to be 140 pounds. So I started driving, hauling cattle, and all them also burritos going to the panhandle.
Yep.
There you go.
Put me at this sexy beast body,
Hey, just to let you know, Robert, they're still there. They're still
I know
there.
they are. Hey, I got me one when we went to Millen. When I
No, there
went
you
to
go.
Millen, I always got to
Found
stop
also.
and pick one up just for old time's sake,
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
They ain't 2 for 99 no more, but
No, hell no.
yeah. But they're still just as good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Well, cool, Robert. We can let you go, and man, I
Okay.
really appreciate you coming on, and we're gonna end the show. And man, it was awesome to talk to you and talk to you over there and at Cooking for Cowboy.
Yeah.
You gave me your time, and as tired as y'all were, y'all just rolled up, and you still gave me a little bit of time, man. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate your time tonight.
Yeah, you
Appreciate it,
bet.
Robert.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me on Beyond the Smoke. I had a great time. It was awesome. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all spreading the word of barbecue. Just getting it out there too. It's great. And again, thank you very much. I want to say thank you, Richard Gaitan, Rolling Smoke Baby, for inviting me on the show.
There you
But
go.
I'm glad he did. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Real quick
it was a good
before
time.
before you go, tell people where they can find some of your merch.
Well, they can
Hats.
find it at on my Instagram at Robert Sierra Barbecue, Facebook. They can text me. They got my number. And then I got a page for Black Pro Original, but I keep forgetting to get on there sometimes. So I got messages, and I always stay on Instagram on Robert Sierra Barbecue. But yeah, they can reach out there and send me a message, and I'll get back with them and give them options, and no pressure. It's whenever you're ready,
Right.
you let me know. I'll get you covered.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are
you
he's got
stocked
options,
up right
guys.
Yeah,
Stocked up?
I'm stocked up for Christmas right now. I need to throw another little thing on for Christmas, and but yeah, we got some. I got some more on the way here pretty quick. I sold a few at House. I kind of sold out. Sold some more. I'll get some more, but yeah, no, it's good. So I am
Cool.
stocked, and like I said, I got some more. They should be here probably at the end of this week or next week, early next week, and
Nice.
we'll have a few more new colors and stuff. So
Nice. So Robert Sierra Barbecue is where people can get a hold of you pretty quick.
Yes, on Instagram, Robert Sierra Barbecue. Yeah.
Cool,
Awesome.
Robert. I'll be looking for that rub too whenever you drop that.
All right,
Yep.
yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe we'll have to come back on the smoke to announce the
There you go.
announcement. I'll
Let's
just
do
be
it.
a little special guest, interrupt somebody else's time,
Uh-huh.
just to make the announcement or something. I don't know.
Hey, like I tell everybody that's been on this show, man, you open invitation, Robert. You just let me know, and
Yep.
dude, you have a spot. You'll always have a spot. I tell that to everybody, right? But you definitely have a
Yeah.
spot.
All right. Well, thank you. And real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to all my sponsors, Royal Oak, for charcoal, everything they do for me. Grizzly Blocks, they do all my custom cutting box. Texas Hatters for my hats. And then Game Guard. Well, not Game Guard yet, but anyways. But anyways, yeah, just we'll say those for. I can't even remember the other ones right now. But
There you
Grizzly
go.
Blocks, GMG,
There you
Cavaliers
go.
in Plainview or Lubbock, Plainview, Lubbock, somewhere Cavaliers. But yeah, we're looking to add some more soon. So here we
Awesome.
are. Get a hold of me, Robert Sierra Barbecue. Hey, we can work together. We can represent
go.
you. We can work together or something.
There you go,
Absolutely.
man. There you go.
All
We're
right.
looking forward to it, Robert, and 2026. Better watch out.
Yep.
Yeah, watch out for something.
Cool,
Yeah, I'll be watching
Robert.
out for y'all. But all right,
Yes,
man. I
sir. I
appreciate y'all,
appreciate
man.
it.
Thank
Appreciate it,
y'all.
Robert.
Thanks.
You
Thanks
bet.
for
Y'all
your
have a good
time
night.
and have a safe trip tomorrow.
All right, stay blessed.
All right. Thanks,
You too.
man.
See you, Robert.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
That's awesome.
Man,
Texas
dude,
legend.
that was awesome, dude.
First
That
one he's
was
come
awesome.
on, and now he's about to go on tour.
For sure. For sure, man. So next week we brought him on, talked to him over there as well, and he said the only way he's gonna come on is if he comes on after Robert. So
Be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one to come on. Mr. Stephen Powell, man. We're gonna have him on.
Yep.
Good old
Mr.
Texas.
Get It On.
Mr. Get It On. He'll be on next week, and we'll have another conversation, and we'll do it again, man. You got anything else, Sam?
I think that's it, man. We'll be ready to scorch the porch next week.
Yes, sir.
So
Cool.
I appreciate
Hopefully everybody be on next week. We'll see what happens.
Yep, we'll see. If not, we'll rock it out again.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, boys. Thanks.
Peace.
Later.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.